Well, good morning, peeps. I know it's been a while since you saw me on trail, and I am not a good vlogger when I'm not on trail, as you know. So I think my last video, I was on the way to Minnesota for a job, and now finally I'm back on trail. Kind of unexpectedly, even for myself, I am back on the Pacific Crest Trail, attempting a 2025 through hike from Mexico to Canada. So I actually got here yesterday and did the 0.7 from the terminus. My brother and sister-in-law, bless them very much. They've been so helpful to me on all my hiking plans and everything. Let me hang out with them for weeks at a time to get ready and never complain. And they brought me all the way here, several hour drive. So much appreciation to my brother. You know, he does a good bit, but it's really my sister-in-law, Sally. She does definitely the most. So make sure she hears me say that. But anyway, yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. As always, I'm kind of revlogging. I'm going back. I'm starting over at the last year on my 2024 hike. I only made it to a 179.4 in Ottawa before I took off for the job. So I'm back here again. So some of this will be a little bit redundant perhaps, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm starting solo. It is St. Patrick's Day. Like I said, I kind of think today is my start date, but I did do 0.7 yesterday, and I didn't want to redo it again today. So maybe March 16th possibly is my start date. But anyway, here I am. I just left Campo over there. Had a great stay. People were awesome as always. Can't say enough about the good breakfast from Papa Bear. They did the fireside chat last night, which I'd even heard a couple of years and was still interested in the second time. A lot of good information there. So yeah, for people coming behind me, definitely stay at Campo. It's awesome. I honestly thought about staying today too, but because a lot of people were kind of the international hikers were doing that to rest up. But weather is good, so I decided to get on trail. The weather's been kind of tough for the last couple of weeks, but today it is really good. And for the next couple of weeks, as you can see, pretty clear. Maybe a little rain tonight, but for the most part, very, very clear for the next couple of weeks. So hoping to have a good hike. Like I said, appreciate y'all following along, watching. I apologize because I don't post better between trails, but you know me by now. My longtime subscribers know how I am. So, but I'm usually pretty solid once I'm on trail to give you a good daily vlog of what's happening out here. And so all the highs and the lows, hopefully more of the highs than lows this year, but we'll see. You never know. So I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. I'm still heavy. Like I have such a hard time losing weight as a man in my mid 50s now. So I will turn 54 on the trail here in a couple of months, hopefully. So I've had a bad knee problem, which seems to be better. Not super bad. Like I didn't have to get surgery or anything. It just was kind of bothering me, but it seems like it's been much better the last few weeks. I've kind of really rested it. I've not done really any hiking, hardly at all, but I did religiously go to Planet Fitness for the last 2 months and walked every single day. So we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely trying to get a slow start. Mostly the same gear that I've had. So you can see this hoodie's new. I'll talk about that maybe later. And a couple things I've changed out, but for the most part, my gear is about the same. So anyway, I'll keep blabbing or stop blabbing and get with you on down the trail. I'm breathing hard and it's kind of a flat, so that tells you where I'm at. But I'm carrying a pack kind of for the first time, so not the best way to train probably. But like I said, I'm kind of considering the first couple of weeks is kind of my training for the trail, the rest of the trail. So we'll see how it goes. Already met some amazing people from all different sorts of places. Like I met a guy from Kansas that did the AT the same year as me. Met some nice people from Belgium, from the UK, from California, from Washington, just all over the place. So looks like another super cool adventure on the way, I hope. But we shall see. You never know. That's kind of what makes it cool. You just don't ever know. But I will catch you on down the trail. Looks like the trail is providing a quick little road walk. A lot different than the AT, where you don't hit your first road walk for like several hundred miles, I think. So yeah, Campo is a nice little community. It's pretty small. It's got a big equestrian center. That's where we camp out at, like real close to the border. Got some scenes from the border. You might have already seen them, or I'll show them at the end of the video. I tried to do the thing where I stick my foot through, and my foot was too big, so that wasn't an option. Yeah, a little bit of a road walk. I remember last year. I don't think it's very far, so we shall see. Yeah, I think there must have, not sure what this used to be, but it used to be some kind of, I don't know, work camp or military facility or something. I'm not sure, but I like a lot of boarded up old small houses in this area. All right, peeps. Looks like I've happened upon my first trail mail. Yay, PCT 25. Thank you. And it's pointing me in the right direction. They know everybody's new, so they leave a lot of good markers at the beginning of the trail. That's cool. So, yep, looks like I'm gonna cross the road here and keep on hiking. Oh wait, am I filming? I'm supposed to be taking my... Sorry guys, I'm out of practice. I really have not filmed anything since like forever. Last thing you saw probably, so anyway. I'm gonna take my traditional railroad track selfie. All right, peeps. Made it to the first good water source and the only one for the first 15 miles of trail. This is a mile 4.4, so definitely cameled up, took a long break and filled up. So I am carrying out about 5 liters of water, enough to camp tonight and then get me to Hauser Creek tomorrow. The last like half of the hike, like of the next 10, is basically downhill, so should be pretty good. But yeah, this is good water, good cold, good tasting water. Highly appreciated. About to cook dinner with this new meal I've not tried before. I actually got it from Yogi at mile 700, Kennedy Meadow South. I ordered it from her, so looking forward to meeting her up the trail. Hopefully I'll make it that far this time. Yeah, I picked this one that had the lowest calories of my meals, and I've been eating pretty good today. So yeah, looks like I just gotta add 1.5 cups of boiling water. So, oh wait, rehydration time doubles every 5,000 feet of elevation gain. Our directions are set for 5,000 feet. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. You learn something new every day, but yep, let's see how good it is. Pesto pasta with chicken. Okay, peeps, I successfully made it to camp on day one. I'll call this day one, basically. Yesterday wasn't much. Today wasn't like a whole lot either on mileage. It was 5.1. I actually came and camped at the same place I did last year with Freak Out, Mother Goose, and Thumper. So it made a lot of sense. I was carrying a whole bunch of water, so I'd rather, you know, eat dinner and drink some water tonight and then carry less early in the morning when I'll leave than to just carry it uphill the rest of the day. Just seemed to make sense, and I was pretty happy with the first 3 or 4 days last year, so I may just try to kind of mimic that. I liked all the spots that I stayed, so we'll see how it goes. May change it up a little bit, but weather seems to be still good. Got a nice view, as you can see in the background, and there is my tent right there, the good old trusty Z-Packs duplex, which I have been still carrying. My only tent I've ever had. Carried it all the way on the AT, all my training hikes, everything else. So still hanging in there. I like it. It's holding up really good. It's easy to set up. It's battered and bruised a little bit, but it's definitely still hanging in there. I've had to do a couple of tape repairs. You know, it's got a couple of pinholes, some things like that. So I'm hoping it'll make it through the PCT. If it not, I'm gonna have to get a new one towards the end. So probably the only thing I would change would be maybe to get a bigger one, probably. So just because, so I can fit it a little bit better on these trails where you're kind of camping more. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the first day here. Appreciate you watching. I'll try to give some more better updates in the next few days. I know I haven't updated you on anything in a while, so I can kind of do that as I go along. Met some more nice people today. Started kind of late, didn't start till about lunchtime because I knew I wasn't doing very many miles. I'm legitimately trying to go slow. So yeah, still met some nice people. Met a nice kid about to graduate from college, doing his first through hike, and a couple of nice southbounders. So yeah, everybody here out here is cool, as you know. I've said that a million times. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Get ready to set up camp, and might get a little rain tonight, but it's not a very big chance. Maybe 30 or 40% chance. Probably won't be much at all. So anyway, appreciate you watching, and I will get back with you in the morning. Okay, peeps, I'm going to do the tradition of putting my foot into Mexico before I head no boat row. I was going to, but all right, sorry, size 15 ounces will not fit through the wall, so I will stick my hand over here in Mexico. Anyway, hello Mexico. Sorry I can't stay longer, but I got to go to Canada.